Experts warn petrol price could rise higher, reveal the amount it may hit per litre, urges Tinubu to intervene, fix refineries, curb oil theft, says free market not synonymous with complete absence of regulation. The federal government has been urged to intervene in the foreign exchange market to contain the likely free fall of the naira to dollar, thereby checkmate the rising price of petrol, which experts say it could hit 1,000 per litre. Economists advise that the government should be wary of falling Economists advise that the government should be wary of allowing only market forces to determine the value of the naira, as the Asian countries do not succumb entirely to the interplay of market forces, despite the fact that it is desirable. To check the rising price of fuel, they urge the government in the interim to give petrol importers special concessionary FX rates in order to bring in the product at a cheaper rate of devoid of intervening variables at the international market. In the long run, the experts advise the government to fix all the local refineries so that petroleum products can be refined locally to meet the country's needs. They also advise the federal government to ensure that modular refineries are established in the country to augment the shortfall that may rise from the regular refineries. In addition, they task the government on the urgent need to curb oil theft in order to meet the country's production quota set by the Organization of Petroleum Producing Countries, as doing so will boost the country's foreign exchange earnings. The experts warned that allowing the country's exchange rates to be determined by the vagaries of market forces could spell doom for the economy, since much production is going on for export earnings. Chief economist and partner at SPM Professional, Paul Alaje, said it is correct to assert that the price of petrol could reach 1,000 naira per litre if left unchecked, especially when the price of crude rises and the country has no control over it. Alaje said, "It is true that Nigerians may have to pay up to 1,000 naira per litre because when we say the forces of demand and supply, it is purely international market that will dictate the price. It is not a respecter of what Nigeria is earning or number of poor people in Nigeria. That is why we should be wary of following purely market forces. There is a role government has to play in any economy, and that is what the Asian economists have realized and have advocated, that there is limitation to what the classical and neoclassical are teaching the public and those in authority. There is danger in market forces. We have therefore stated that as much as it is important for us to allow the forces of demand and supply to ad- to adjudicate prices, including foreign exchange and PMS. It is therefore also more important for the government to intervene because of the large number of poor people that we have in our nation today. Okay. If petrol goes to 1,000 naira per litre, what does it mean? It means that the support government wants to give people in terms of 8,000 naira is even insufficient ab initio, as the price of PMS will continue to increase. We know that no matter how much government increases salaries, it cannot be done indefinitely. Even the federal government income cannot double immediately. And that is why it is important for us as a people to be mindful of the theory that we apply and adopt in our system. On his part, Managing Director and SD&D Capital Management Limited, Bolade Idakolo, agreed with the analyst's assertion that the price of petrol could rise to 1,000 naira per litre if nothing is done to rein in rising FX rates. Mr. Idakolo said the assertion of the analyst might not be far from the truth if the government only relies on private refineries or imported petrol. The government needs to speed up the turnaround maintenance of its refineries, which will ensure that a large percentage of petroleum products can be refined and sold at a considerably low cost to the people, because private refineries would sell at international price in order to maximize profits. The government also needs to intervene to stop the free fall of the naira to the US dollars by injecting more foreign currency into the importer and exporter window so that it can drive down the exchange rates, which has a major impact on the eventual cost of petroleum products. Aliyu Ilias, a financial analyst, reacted thus: "It is expected that Nigerians will pay more because two things are determining factor now. The naira to dollar is on floating, so anywhere the world moves, we follow them. Another thing is the price of crude oil. If the price of crude oil moves up, instead of Nigeria benefiting, we will pay more for our consumption. In the short term, the government should intervene by providing special forex for fuel importers. The main solution is for us to have our refineries working. If we have domestic refining capacity, we will not have to import fuel. We should have modular refineries and revisit the issue of forex." Well, what are your opinions on this? Make sure to leave them in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and to share this video with your family and friends so that they know what is going on and they